Welcome to Sports with me, Adam Noel. The New Mexico United had a very wet and wild game at Isotopes Park last night, ending in a 2-2 draw with Austin Bold. Lightning delayed the start, but over 14,000 fans stayed to watch on Meow Wolf night. The United would get the scoring started in this one as the Bruce finds the net once again. Daniel Bruce now has 2 goals on the season and also great assist from Chris Wehan here. Austin would tie it up later, making it a 1-1 game at the break. But once again, the United would get off to a quick start in the second half as the goal-making Jamaican, Kevon Frater, puts in his 13th goal of the season, putting the United up 2-1. Austin would answer with an equalizer, though, in the 67th minute, ending this game in the United's 19th draw of the season, 2-2. 3 points would have been huge, but they will take the one as they still remain in the top 5 and are still tied with Austin at 33 points. The United will now gear up to take on Portland Timbers 2 at their place a week from today. That game kicks off at 7 p.m. on Sunday and will be shown on ESPN+. Now to hoops, as recently graduated Lobo men's basketball player Dane Kuiper has signed to play a deal to play overseas. Kuiper will play for the UBSC Graz, a team out of Austria. This marks Kuiper's first professional gig, and it is with a good club as they play in the top-tier league of Austria. Over his career at UNM, Kuiper averaged 5 points and over 2 rebounds per game. But sticking to the hardwood, Coach Weir is liking what he has seen out of his team so far, and he's also excited about the future of the Lobos' recruiting. Recruiting has been big since Weir got here 3 years ago, and they have been doing it non-stop because it is a new day and age in recruiting and transfers.
Kids are making decisions 12 months a year on what they feel is in their own best interests. Kids have that opportunity and that freedom to do that, and I'm totally supportive of that. But I think the counter effect to that is coaches such as myself understanding that these kids really at any time have the opportunity to leave, and I'm not one to hold them back. We have to be recruiting all that time.
Heading into this season, the Lobos are right at 13 scholarship players. Now to the diamond as Isotopes outfielder Sam Hilliard hit a season-high note last night. Hilliard is now the second Isotope to ever hit 20 home runs and have 20 stolen bases in a season. Hilliard joins the ranks of Jock Peterson as the only other player to hit that mark. Hilliard currently has 28 home runs and 20 stolen bases on the year. He, along with the Topes, will be in action tonight at 6:05 p.m. in Nashville. The big club was already in action today looking for a win at home against San Francisco. They trailed early on, but former Tope Trevor Story changes that with a 2-run bomb, making it a 2-1 Rocky lead. Noel Arenado also played long ball today as he hit 2 home runs out of Coors. Colorado takes this one 6-2 the final. Now to Houston as the Astros look to sweep Seattle. Alex Bregman went 2 for 4 on the plate today, and he would account for 2 of the Astros runs in this one. As you see here, Carlos Correa sneaked him in. Houston goes on to take it 3-1 the final. Bregman, by the way, holds a .267 batting average. We have hit the 7th inning stretch. A commercial break is on deck, but Lobo football is in the hole. Day 3 of practice wrapped up today. More on that in Sports Second Take after the break.
It's a step-by-step process. Again, just how much appreciation I have for these kids, how much they put into this. You know, we'll see. It's exciting because there is new faces, but it's concerning as well, just the inexperience we have. That's why we're kind of in a race against the clock right now.
Yep, it's always a race against the clock heading into a new season, but things have looked good so far for Lobo football as they wrapped up their 3rd practice today. UNM has 25 seniors on this roster, so they will have some solid leadership, but they also have to mix in a lot of new guys from freshmen to transfers. So when it comes to naming captains, because this team is so young and new, that will have to wait.
I just think it's too soon for us. You know, I want to take it all the way through camp. So when we vote on captains, it's everybody on this field, including the new guys that haven't seen some of the older guys in pads. You know, this is a contact sport, so again, I just want to let it play out here before we vote.
Practice continues tomorrow. And that'll do it for sports tonight on KRQE News 13. Signing off, I am Adam Noel.